Good evening. Only a quick chitty chat, just a quick catch up. Just so you know I'm still here. Yeah, I've got a lot of issues going on at the moment, health wise, and nothing drastic, just up here somewhere. Yeah, so I have done a little bit of filming, videoing of the Escort and so on. Just not had time, or rather just not been bothered to create any videos. I did actually pay for Filmora, and so I've actually got Filmora for a year. So I couldn't get a dodgy copy, so it's one of those, isn't it? And whether or not I proceed with that next year, I don't know. We'll wait and see. Yeah, so meantime anyway, let me just show you what I am doing. I am actually painting one of my 3D models that I did a little while ago, and he is here. Okay, oh, let me just go back a bit. Oh, there you go. Okay, there he is there, look. I've got to do a lot of fine detail on this. I'm just kind of doing it the once over, and then obviously they're the wrong colour, these kind of teeth on here. However, I just wanted to highlight them and get them done. I'm going to do them like an ivy sort of ivory, kind of yellowy, kind of banana-y sort of colour, if you know what I mean. And then there's a lot of touching up to do here, there and everywhere. Along with these, I'll do them the same colour maybe. And the armour's kind of done, and I've kind of done the cannon a little bit more of a distant colour than the armour. It's got a slight tint of bronze in that, and is what I have done. I've put like a little bit of tint of bronze in a few bits and pieces of the armour as well. So I've still got loads to do, all these bits, that bits, and I've got to touch up the skin tone again. I've got to do all the facial thing, the ear rolls, and etc, etc. But I have been doing just probably a little bit each night, so not a great deal, just sort of a little bit here and a little bit there, and then more so I've been going over it, and because I've not been happy with the colour, etc, etc. So yeah, but yeah, I'm finding it kind of therapeutic. It's just passing a little bit of time for me, but there is a lot more to do on this. So the finished product I'll show you when it's kind of done, or I'll update you when I've done a bit more and it's looking a little bit more kind of with it, because even with the armour I've actually gone over onto the body and this, that and the other, because some of it's difficult to paint. My eyes ain't as good as what they used to be. I have actually got I need to get that down over there, that thing over there, that big magnifying glass, and I need to use that for more detailed stuff on this, but that's on the agenda when I'm going to be touching all of this up and kind of perfecting it, but for the moment I just want to get some paint on there. Okay, so other than that, yeah, we went to France, so let me just get this here. This is red wine. It's 00 red wine. And it does the job for me. Okay, you might think, oh, why waste money on an alcoholic kind of non-alcoholic drink? I like it. It does it for me. I've actually lost a lot of weight since last year, and I'm happy with losing that weight, because last year I had a few health issues, and you know, I was told to stop drinking. I did stop drinking, and then a little while later I went on to 00s, and it's been quite enjoyable. I've managed to go to 2 weddings since then, my son's and my daughter's. I'll show you a couple of pictures now. There you go. And basically it meant that I could have a drink and feel like I was actually part of the you know, the occasion. Also I've been to a couple of, in fact I only went to one motorbike rally this year, the Harley Davidson one, and I wasn't going to go to that. It was only the fact that one of the guys phoned me up and you know, they were looking forward to seeing me, etc, etc, and I said I wasn't going to go, and he said, oh no, come on Kevin, you got to go, blah blah blah. So I actually ended up going, but it was actually 3 days before we were going to France. So and not only that, I didn't really want the expense of going down to Wales, you know, 3 days before France, because you know, it meant another 150 quid. I think it was about 150 quid, you know, and I'm quite frugal now. 150 quid would have got me to you know, a fair way through France, if you know what I mean. So, but I ended up going. I did a lot of stuff for their charity, t-shirts, key rings. I'd been doing them over the year anyway, but I had to I just topped them up a little bit, and it was a good event. They made a little bit for their charity. I actually missed the raffle because we actually went out in the afternoon. We went for a little walk, and they usually have the raffle in the evening, and it turns out that they had the raffle in the afternoon when we was out. Simple fact is, because one of the popular guys who goes there, he had to leave. Come on then, come and say hello to your fans. Come on. He had to leave, so they did the raffle a bit earlier for him. So I was a little bit disappointed. I don't even know how much they made, to be honest with you. I can't recall. Well, I don't think they mentioned. They did thank me for all the goods that I gave them, and then when I actually give them to them, when I first got there, they was actually offering me money for them, and it's not about the money. It's about it was about doing a good turn for a charity, and it pleased me last year because they actually give it to cancer, and it really kind of brought a tear to my eye. Obviously I went through cancer last year, and I had my gullet took out and some of my stomach and blah blah blah, so still bloody suffering. Go on then, say hello to your fans. Look, there you go, look, you need a fur cut, don't you? No, I don't. We've just been for a walk actually. 6:30. I don't usually go out that time of night, but we just went for a walk, and didn't we? You enjoyed it, didn't you? We thought we'd go and see if we could see some squirrels. You're never going to catch them, mate, are you? You're never going to catch them, are you? Go on in, mate. Oh, your claws won't do it as well. Yeah, so that was a good event, and then we did actually go to France. Didn't think I was going to make France. I had second thoughts on going to France. In fact, we were going to cancel a few weeks before. I did mention it to Sarah. I did say I don't fancy going to France. Could we maybe phone up and postpone the ferry tickets and so on? And but it so happened I've had a few other things going on, and I kind of maybe resolving that issue, and health wise, and it put me in a better mood, and we ended up going, and it was the best thing I could do. It was the best thing I could do. At a few moments I kind of stayed in the van, etc, etc, you know, but it was nice to people watch. It was nice to you know, our son and his family went as well, so that was nice. It made it even better, not better, but it made it you know, more kind of enjoyable. It's nice when you've got grandkids and kids, and you can be around them, and it gives you a positive mood, doesn't it? So yeah, it was good. It was good. How long did we go for? 3 weeks? I can't believe you remember, to be honest with you. 19 days or something like that. Yeah, so yeah, it was good. I'll put a few pictures up here and there, maybe on another video, because I just can't be bothered to sort those out at the minute. I have been watching a little bit of YouTube here and there. I do watch other people's channels as well. Unfortunately, any comments I put over, they don't seem to pop up, so I gave up, to be honest with you. But I am watching certain channels. I'm not subscribed to a large amount of trap channels, but whomever I do, certain. I mean, I started watching somebody else's channel on a Mark 1 Escort and his rebuild, and I started commenting on that. No issue whatsoever. So I don't get it. I just don't get it. I do comment every time on Desmond Donder's channel. I don't have an issue with that now. They always go on. But going back in time, they weren't going on. So I got into the habit of copying everything, pasting it into a notepad, and I'd then have to backtrack to see whether or not that comment went on or not. If it didn't show, then I'd probably put it on again, and etc. etc. And I thought, oh God, you know. But yeah, I've done that to a few, Flory travels. I mean, and the motorhome miles. I've commented on their channels, and Chrissy Van Aert, I commented on her channel a few times. It's a waste of time. I just get fed up and I just can't be bothered, to be honest with you. So I just watch the channels, and then that's me kind of done. Yeah. Other than that, yeah, France was good. We come back home. We're looking forward to another couple of trips. A little update of where we're going and what we're doing. And considering we hadn't been away for probably 2 years, and we did actually go away a couple of times. We went up to Scotland I think we went up with Jimmy, but I left quite quick. However, I didn't say a great deal at the time, but obviously there was stuff going on in my mind, and I just had to get away. It was easy as that. Sometimes you just want to go, don't you? There's only one person I talk to, and that's my wife Sarah, when things go like that. And so we went up Scotland that time. I think that was about 5. But we was only up there for about 5 days, 6 days, 5 days maybe. So that was a quick round trip, especially to Scotland. And then we went to Wales a couple of times, where we actually drove to Wales, parked up, paid the fee, and a couple of hours later I thought, I want to go home. It's a sad place to be. It's a sad and a bad place to be in. But anyway, hopefully got that sorted at the minute, for now, and to get on the right track. But anyway, happy days, onwards and upwards and all that sort of stuff. So Sarah's at work, so she'll be finishing, she'll be home soon. Can't wait for Sarah to retire. She's got another year. She's just trying to tippy top her pension up, and saving. I keep spending. So we are actually going to Mablethorpe on the 11th of September, just for 3 days. So that's week after next. I've got to pick up another laser engraver on the way through as well, because my engraver's playing up and it keeps skipping through engravings. And I've tried a few things, looking at a few things, to see if the bearings are jumping or something's jumping, or whether or not I've uninstalled and reinstalled the software, and I can't resolve the issue. So it doesn't do it in the same place all the time neither. So what is it? I don't know. It might be a hardware issue with the motherboard or whatever in there, the PCB or whatever. So I've decided, rather than buy bits and pieces for it, just get another one. And somebody's selling a new one, which they got out of the wrapper. Couldn't fathom out how to use it. Put it back in the wrapper. They've assured me it's tickety boo. and they want half the price of what it was new. So hopefully, if they've still got it at the time, because I said we're not travelling through until the 11th, we're going to pick that up, and I'll give them the value of what they want for it, which is, I think it's 250 quid or something. Because I do like my engraver. It is a big hobby for me. That's all it is a hobby, and I don't use it to make money, or it's purely just as a hobby. But I do use it, and I do value it. So I want to get it replaced, and then I'll keep this one for spare parts. And then on the 19th of October we go to Scotland. Just wondering why the dog's barking. She sometimes barks if there's a dog walker walking past, etc., etc. The doorbell hasn't gone, so yeah, she'd keep barking if it was a doorbell. So I was going to look on the CCTV, but nah, can't be bothered. Anyway, so yeah, we're going up to Scotland on the 19th of October. So we'll just take a slow trip up. I'm not sure how long we'll be up there for. It's probably only a week, maybe. This is just another adventure for me, just to get me back into it. I'm not bothered about the time we spend up there. It's the fact of doing it, so we're going to be stopping on the 19th. We're going to be travelling up. We will stop at Gretna, the Metal Bridge Inn, on the way up on the 19th. From there, the following day on the 20th, we will hit Pitlochry. There's a nice little off-grid park up that way, just past Pitlochry. It's a nice little park up off-grid, so it doesn't cost us. Brilliant, and we can fill up at the Metal Bridge Inn, because if we park at the Metal Bridge Inn, they like you to buy them. It's like a pub stopover, so you get a meal, a couple of drinks, and pitch up for the night. Brilliant. So yeah, so we'll top up with water there if we need it, because we've only travelled a day. God, what's she doing? From Pitlochry, then we'll hopefully go further up, depending on if we're going to meet up with friends up that way, etc., etc. I want to try and do a little bit of fishing if I can, sea fishing. Not really done any this year, so that's on my agenda. So yeah. Anyway, that's it. Just a quick catch up. I'm just going to touch this up with a little bit of paint. I don't know what I'm doing at the minute, but I'm just going to put a little bit on now. Just spend 5-10 minutes on this, and happy days. Okay, so I'll catch you later. And the weekend's gone, so I can't wish you a good weekend, but I will wish you a good week. Catch you later.